Okay, I'm back, y'all, and divinely grateful risings. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to the Spirituality with Touche. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling good. You know what to do, ski, booski. Come in, like the live, share the love. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let's get in the flow of abundance. And or let's do it, y'all. We are going to do our Bible clarity. We are in the book of Psalms today, Psalms 126 through 130. And then we're going to hop in and see what the message is, what Spirit and Padre God want us to know. Today, y'all, is the full moon in Gemini. Today is the full moon in Gemini. So Mercury is direct. Thank God for God. We might still have a couple of weeks. Usually it's like a shadow period. So for a couple of weeks, even after we get out of retrograde or after Mercury goes direct, stuff can still be kind of little cray-crayness and all over the place. But I really feel like things are just getting ready to start finally moving forward. These last 3 weeks have really should have been for everybody a time for reset, reflection, re-up on everything. Your rest, your recuperation, your relaxation, whatever you needed to do. The Mercury retrograde time is always a time for me of relaxation and just kind of getting my life and my spirituals in order. So I hope you've taken some time to do that. These messages have been so amazing. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, man. Last night I was up and I ended up just going ahead and scheduling out all the messages. And so, man, this set of messages, well, this set before these gonna be good too. But the ones before this, like today, I just got done watching it. Oh, let me tell y'all this. Make sure you catch me in the comments, okay? Hashtag catch me in the comments. I'm going to try to be in every single live. I be up a lot of times, y'all. I'm up early. I be at the gym and be trying to get myself together while the messages are going. But catch me in the comments. I am going to be in the comments when I post the live at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Turn your notifications on so you know that I'm notified anytime I go live or post a video. But catch me in the comments because I do be in the comments with y'all chopping it up, okay? Chopped and screwed. Y'all been saying that a lot. Spirit and them said, hey, y'all, let me turn the air conditioner on. Since I'm recording, y'all, my phone holder broke. Can I just tell y'all? I'm finna tell because I missed them, so I was just giving them a life update. Y'all, I done probably been through about 5 of the little case phone things that you hold for your phone, or you put your phone in. I not got one, and so I done probably been through 5 of them, and so now I don't have nothing to put my phone in. See that? See, I was trying to grab my. Yeah, she got some tape on it. What you say? Don't be no hater. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. I just want to share that with y'all. Let's get into Bible clarity. Like the live, share the love. All to do it. Psalm 126. I am in the message Bible today. Y'all know we be switching it up. So all to do it. Let's get to the message. Here we go. Psalm 126 says, it seemed like a dream. Wait a minute. Come on, pen. Get your spirituals in order. Lord, the pen don't even want it. Oh, it's out of ink, you reckon? Let me give me. Well, okay, hold on, y'all. Let me get a pen that actually writes. I don't want to pull my phone and all this stuff too far. My bad, y'all. I'm getting it in order. Here we go. It seemed like a dream too good to be true. When God returned Zion's exiles, we laughed, we sang, we couldn't believe our good fortune. We were the talk of the nation. Come on, talk of the town. God was wonderful to them. God was wonderful to us. We are one happy people. Come on, happy people. And now, God, do it again. Drop that in the chat. Do it again, Lord. If you did it one time, you could do it again. Go and do it again. Bring rains to our drought stricken lives, so those who planted their crops in despair will shout yes at the harvest. So those who went off with heavy hearts will come home laughing with armloads of blessings. We receive it, Lord. Do it again. Remove those heavy hearts. This energy been heavy, but we didn't move past it. Okay, here we go. A pilgrim song of Solomon. If God doesn't build the house, the builders only build shacks. Not shacking up. Y'all say shacking up. If God doesn't guard the city, the night watchman might as well nap. It's useless to rise early and to go to bed late and work your worried fingers to the bone. Don't you know he enjoys giving rest to those he loves? Lord, you better say thank you, Daddy. Thank you. We love you. Thank you for rest. Can we drop that in the chat? Thank you for rest, Lord, because it ain't nothing like some rest. Told y'all that's what these last 3 weeks have been. They've really been nothing but like rest and relaxation. And it's been amazing. The Lord really does try to give us rest, y'all, and sometimes we just don't take it. We be trying to be on go, 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 go. One of the things, come on, Spirit. One of the things last night the Lord was talking to me about is, and I think I mentioned it on one of the messages from the other day, but it's literally being in a period of being instead of doing. Wait a minute, y'all. What just happened? Child, the Lord, the whole computer just started doing by itself. I thought I was finna cuss with. Let me finish. Child, this must be a new spirit then, because y'all know we don't need much play like that. How y'all just switching stuff on the screen? Anyway, I'm back. Don't you see that children are God's best gift? The fruit of the womb, his generous legacy message, like a warrior's fistful of arrows, are the children of a vigorous youth. Oh, how blessed are you, parents. We receive that, Lord. With your quivers full of children, your enemies don't stand a chance against you. You'll sweep them right off your doorstep. Psalm 128. All you who fear God, how blessed you are, how happily you walk on his smooth, straight road. You worked hard and deserve all you've got coming. Dropped it in the chat. I deserve everything I got coming, and do. Meant it. Enjoy the blessing and soak in the goodness. Your wife will bear children as a vine bears grapes, your household lush as a vineyard, the children around your table as fresh and promising as young olive shoots. Stand in awe of God's yes. Come on, God's yes. His answers are yes and amen. Oh, how he blesses the one who fears God. Enjoy the good life in Jerusalem every day of your life, and enjoy your grandchildren. Peace to Israel. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can turn this so I can put my Bible up here like it goes. So I can, it's knocking the camera all around. Y'all, I had the camera sitting on the Bible too. Don't judge me. I ain't had nothing to prop it up. Psalm 129. They kicked me around ever since I was young. This is how Israel tells it. They've kicked me around ever since I was young, but they never could keep me down. Drop that in the chat. You can't keep me down. No, you might be able to kick me, but you can't keep me down. Their plowmen plowed long furrows up and down my back, but God wouldn't put up with it. He sticks with us. Come on, stick with me, Lord. Then God ripped the harnesses of the evil plowmen to shreds. Oh, let all those who hate Zion grovel in humiliation. Let them be like grass in shallow ground that withers before the harvest. Before the farmhands can gather it in, the harvesters get in the crop. Before the neighbors have a chance to call out, congratulations on your wonderful crop. We bless you in God's name. Psalm 130. Help, God. I've hit rock bottom. Master, hear my cry for help. Listen hard. Come on, listen hard. Open your ears. Listen to my cries for mercy. If you, God, kept records on wrongdoings, who would stand a chance? As it turns out, forgiveness is your habit. Come on, drop that in the chat. Forgiveness is God's habit. Forgiveness is your habit, and that's why you're worship. Because he said, because even when, no matter what we do, ain't it a blessing to know that God still got our back? No matter how many times we mess up, we can still go back to him and just be. I say this all the time, like my bad daddy, I messed up, and he still love us all the same. I pray to God my life a prayer and wait for what he'll say and do. My life's on the line before God, my Lord, waiting and watching till morning, waiting and watching till morning. O Israel, wait and watch for God. With God's arrival comes love. With God's arrival comes generous redemption. No doubt about it, he'll redeem Israel, buy back Israel from captivity to sin. The end. Bars. That was bars. So all let's do it. Let's get to it. I wanted to say this because I completely forgot this, y'all. And I want to say shout out to Jay Causey. He reminded me, y'all, it literally at this point, it's literally been a year since I've been doing Bible Clarity. We started doing Bible Clarity on December the 13th, 2023. I mean, 2020 was that, wait, what's this, 24? Yeah, 2023. So December the 13th actually made a year that we have been doing Bible Clarity. So he reminded me of that the other day, and I was like, OMG, because I'll be recording these ahead of time. Like today, as I'm recording this is the 15th of December, but it won't be out till several days from now, like maybe 5 or 6 days from now, because I think I got 4 videos already in queue. So he reminded me of that, and I wasn't even thinking anything about it, y'all. I was just like, oh wow, it has been a year. So we've been in this thing, y'all. We've been in this thing committed. Are you going to stay committed to your assignment? Are you going to stay committed to what the Lord has told you to do? So he had me to start reading this Bible, and so we reading the Bible. We didn't, as y'all know, we just started switching up and reading different translations. But I ain't gonna lie, it was a couple times I wanted to give up, because I was like, Lord, why you even got me doing this? Like, this don't even make sense. But I stuck with it, and I'm gonna stick with it. We still got a ways to go. We're almost out of Psalms. I think there's 150 of them, and so we're almost out of Psalms. Come on, 11:14 on the timer. So yeah, so thank y'all for those of you who have continued to rock with me and tap in with me for Bible Clarity. I'm so truly grateful for y'all. Thank y'all anyway. I just appreciate y'all supporting the channel. I hit like 2,000 subscribers a couple of days ago, maybe about a week ago. So thank y'all for that. Thank y'all for liking the live, sharing the love, helping me get these messages out to as many people as possible. Or let's do it. Let's get to it. So tapping in with spirit guides, ancestors, angels. Uh-oh, that card backwards. Angels and ascended masters. Did I say it? Did I get all of y'all? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters are the highest and purest light vibration and energy. Now this card is face down, so I'm gonna look at y'all want it. They said yes. We finna let's do it. We have the 8th house that is coming in. The 8th house that is coming in. That's Scorpio energy, of course. This talks about shared resources. Some money finna circulate around you. We receive it. This talk, of course, Scorpio energy, sex, death, taxes, other people's money, the occult, transformation, because this is death card energy, Scorpio energy. So we'll see what that's about, child. There may be some circumambulations, not the circumambulations. And look, second house, that's the other money house, y'all. What's happening? This gonna be good. This is renewal, change, personal growth. So some of you, like maybe well, we talked about it in the last message. Y'all do know that, and I say this all the time, but I'm gonna keep saying it. The money, the resources is a byproduct, oh Lord, of your, come on, spring, of doing your work, whatever your assignment is. The card that just fell was the spring equinox. We gonna take it. Did that focus? Probably not. I don't know. Thank y'all. The spring equinox. This talks about balance, freshness, all new everything, new beginnings, growth, rebirth, the arrival of spring, cleansing, letting go, clarity after confusion. I definitely feel like that is something that's happening right now, especially like during these last few weeks. Maybe you have felt a little unclear. I just saw the full moon card. I didn't keep it. So we'll see if it ends up coming back out. But I definitely feel like there's some clarity after a time of confusion. And some of us, we've taken the time, or the Lord is calling you to really sit down and take the time to refocus on your goals. Like, what is the direction that you're going in? I know for sure that that's something he's calling many of us to do. So let's see what else. Ola do it. The moon sign, emotions. This is your moon sign. You have a sun, moon, rising. You have, those are your top 3: sun, moon, and rising. That, yeah, well, I will know which part. Your moon sign deals with your emotions. So some of you may have done a lot of purging in this last few weeks. I know how I have. It's been a lot of heavy emotions, a lot of things that I needed to release and let go of, old feelings, things like that. And so I'm grateful that I was able to do that. This talks about feelings, of course, intuition, memories, relationship with your mama. Hey, mom, your moods, how you nurture yourself. What are you doing to take care of yourself? I ain't trying to check you in your spirituals or nothing, but what are you doing to take care of yourself? How you deal with and process emotions. So for some of you, this spring equinox and this moon sign, it's like coming out of some really heavy emotions and energy. And it feels like you're finally shifting out of that, and almost feels like brand new, like fresh energy that's coming through. So a lot of you, this may have been a time where you were really releasing anything that's no longer serving. Look, I told y'all I can't make it up, because y'all was determined to have this card. Now look what just flipped over, y'all. And today's the full moon in Gemini. Okay, manifestation, divination, And y'all, we're using the Astrology Clarity deck. Of course, you can get this on my website, touchegermaine.com. The link is in the description box. Releasing what doesn't serve, transformation, completion, abundance, tension, and erratic behavior. I'm telling y'all, man, these cards is jumping, jumping. They all over the place. This may be a very significant moon. This is the last full moon of, I think it's called the cold moon, if I'm not mistaken. And I actually have the cold moon in this deck. This is the cold moon. And it's the last full moon of the year. We're getting ready to step into Capricorn season. We receive that as well. Something is manifesting. And again, this could be with other people's resources, because this is clarifying. Y'all know, I've been getting a lot of investment energy. Now, this going to be different for everybody, right? So for some of you, when we talk about other people's resources, this could be dealing with like a job. This could be somebody investing in you. I just talked about it on the message, and only briefly, because there's a lot of power energy that's kind of that I'm still feeling. It ain't coming out here because we have different cards, but it's like you making an investment. Maybe you're investing in yourself. That's for some of y'all. Maybe that's something that you had to kind of obstacle you had to overcome. And so you're investing in yourself. For others of you, shared resources means there could be some type of investment in you from someone else. This could be a collaboration, which I touched on today's message. I don't know. It was called Big Boss Energy. You can go check that out. Someone may be taking a chance on you or investing in you. This could be some kind of collaboration with this shared energy coming in. Something's manifesting. We're going to clarity it and see what else is coming up. But I feel like this is finally making room, because this is actually coming up in the past position, even though I read everything all together. Message. I feel like, wait a minute, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Yes, look, that was, oh Lord. Why is this doing that? Because I got it. Hold on. Let me get y'all back right. Is y'all back in alignment? We better pray. Y'all pray. Y'all pray that this camera don't end up falling down. But anyway, I have forgot what I was talking about. What y'all was saying? Child, I don't remember. Moving on. What's the next card? You have the waxing crescent. No, I take it back. The waning crescent, which talks about quiet contemplation, planning next steps, almost done, the end of a cycle, ready to begin, detachment, preparation, new beginnings on the horizon. I said this in a message a couple of weeks ago, and it's talking about, it was like the springtime, something very, some of you, I think it was from March to June, the like springtime for real is going to be significant. And this is also a time, y'all, as we kind of sitting in the cold, even though it's not cold here in Southern California. It's not. Look at the sun card. Hello, Lord. This is a time to start figuring out what seeds you're going to plant when the springtime is coming. You're going to be harvesting in the spring. Things are going to start to blossom and bloom and really, but this is the time where you plant, where you say, okay, this is what I want to accomplish. People be setting New Year's intentions. I don't do that. I'm intentional every day. Drop that in the chat. I'm intentional every day because it keeps us from trying to, because one thing about it, if you just learn how to live an intentional life and do things in purpose on purpose, it's like you're always in motion. You're always putting things in the ground. You're always harvesting. There's certain times when certain things are going to bloom. There's certain times when other things are going to blossom. So it's kind of like being intentional about what you want to do. Clarity, the sun card, is going to help you always be in preparation for the promise. Come on, God. I wasn't even planning on using that deck today, but it's like always being prepared for the promise. I hope that made sense. Something significant is happening with the springtime, but we're going to clarity it and see what's going on. What else? The end of a cycle, full moon. Somebody, this feels like a lot of release energy. For me, full moon energy is all about releasing to receive. Drop that in the chat. I'm going to release so I can receive. We're making room for something new to come in, for something like a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new you. Like that's the transformation, heavy on the transformation energy, transformation of self, transformation of your goals, your ideas, transformation of your wisdom. I'm hearing like application of wisdom as well. Like just moving forward with purpose, y'all. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, here we go. Well, to do it, we have the rising sign. I happen to be a Gemini. Oh, the sun is in that, ain't it? So y'all can't really see it. I got to hold it back here, because the sun is on the camera. Um, I'm a Gemini rising. So again, that's so crazy. I'm a Gemini rising, and today is the Gemini full moon. So anyway, this talks about, of course, this is how you show up. This is, or your ascendant. This talks about the physical body, the first zodiac house in your birth chart. If you don't know what your first sign is, you got to go to astro.com. You're gonna need to know the time you were born and of course the place where you were born, and you'll be able to get your signs, your character, your outward appearance, your social personality, psychology, first impressions, how you present yourself. Some of you, you're just presenting yourself in a whole new way. Maybe people are starting to look at you in a different way, but it's only because you're presenting yourself in a different way. And the ninth house is at the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius energy, Aquarius up under that, and the fixed signs up under that. There's the winter solstice. That's coming up. Should be in about, maybe in about a week or so. So let's clarity it. We're gonna use the regular tarot because why not? We just use that. Don't use them together. Well, what y'all want to use? Let's get, y'all, I have this song stuck in my head. Shout out to Chris Brown. My God, shout out to Chris Brown. Baby, that new, that it ain't, well, it may not be new, but it's new to me. Y'all, this song Residuals, I cannot get it out. My spirituals, Lord, I can't get it out. We're gonna use the regular. I picked up a. We're gonna use the regular message clarity deck, but I happen to pick up one preparation for the promise card. So hey Papa, love you. So we gonna take it. Y'all can't see it. The sun is on it. How could I make it so y'all can see the card? I can't. The sun, it ain't, I can't give it no shade. Oh no, because then hold on. Y'all need to be able to see the cards. I had to switch. Oh Lord, I had to switch. Don't be judging me. If you new to the community, welcome. We so happy, so grateful you're here. Y'all, don't be judging me. That didn't make it too dark, did it? Y'all know I'm gonna get my life in order now. That's what I'm gonna do. Hold on, let me see if that made it better. I tried to, heck no. Where's the sun coming in at? That made it a little better, huh? Let me try to move it over here and see if I can get some service. The things we be doing. Okay, I'm back. Let me put the tarot cards up. Hey, my honey bunny. Residuals. I'm not, hey Papa. Y'all, this Chris Brown song, Residuals, it's on my neck. I can't get it out. My spirituals. I literally had this song on repeat. And I don't know, it's on his 1111 album. Shout out Chris Brown, because honey, he knows some of that song. I think he was singing to Karuchi. Karuchi! Karuchi, Chris was talking to you. Anyway, the song is stuck in my head. I'm back. The card that I picked up on accident was 317 in the preparation for the promise deck. Remember, I just said I wasn't planning on using it. Look at that tree covering the path. The Lord your God is with you. Drop that in the chat. He's with me. The mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In his love, he will no longer rebuke you. Thank you, Lord, but will rejoice over you with singing. This is Zephaniah 3:17. It talks about constraint, withheld, boundaries, and blockages. So your spirit names might be blocking something, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. There's something that I know that the Lord then blocked out your energy. Let me just say this. This is your season of elevation. If you receive that, please drop it in the chat. This is your season of elevation, and everybody's not going with you. So there are some of you that the Lord has very specifically let you know without a shadow of a doubt that there's something that you have got to let go of. Okay. There's someone, for some of you, this is a person. Some of you, this can be an environment sometimes. And I think I talked about this because I was talking about like the message on, one of the messages I did the other day, and it was like there's something very final. They're giving like finality on this. So there's some roadblock, something that the Lord is putting in place because it's a definite no. Like there really is something or someone that can't go with you. Y'all, I cannot get my laptop in order today. Hold on. And it's already, Charlie, it almost be half broke. Well, it is kind of half broke. Don't be no hater, but I got to get it situated some kind of way so I can see it. Okay, hold on, y'all. Don't be judging me. And now look, the sun and came over here and everything. Anyway, it is what it is. Y'all know what, it don't make me no, never mind. We're gonna keep going. So understand this: if the Lord is putting up a roadblock, an obstacle, if there's something that He's just like, yeah, they can't go. Okay, this ain't gonna work. If you find that things are being put in place where you cannot move past it, no matter how hard you try. And that's something that I had to learn, because the Lord is trying to redirect you, because there is it's like whatever path, for some of you, whatever path that you were trying to take or move through, it's like it's not the path, it's not the way, it's not what to do. So for some of you, there's some very intentional roadblocks at your spirit names, because 317, that's my pawpaw number, that they're very intentionally like, that ain't what we doing. We got it's something better. So if you just find it's too hard to try to get through something, over something, because there's one thing to know that you're supposed to do something, and it's just like, okay, how do I explain it? Because I want it to make sense. I can't use anything but nursing. It was just like, it was so hard to do it that there's no way that it could have been what I was supposed to do. But I was still trying to do it for a minute, not for a very long, because I told y'all I surrendered it, but it was so difficult and so challenging that it was just like, you know what? This can't be the way. It's something like that. Because when the Lord does something, it's easy, y'all. Like, He'll put a block up and you be like, okay, well, that's not the way I'm supposed to go. But then it's like you just trying to force your way through a door that may not be your door. Does that make sense? And so when the Lord opens a door, it may be like a push to get through it, but it ain't gonna be like beating your head up against the door. Does that make sense? Let's clarify this eighth house and see what this shared resources is about. Oh, let's do it. Here we go. Oh, what's the clarity? This talks about psychic, witchcraft, tarot, seer, and prophet. And at the bottom of the deck is communication. For some of you, it feels like, and then this is clarifying the full moon energy as well. Today may be a day. So first things first, today, especially full moon energy for me, is always a day when spirit NIM just really be on, and communicating and really just receiving messages. This talks about speak up, communication, throat chakra, speaking your truth, and no, the word no. Didn't I just say somebody gonna be blocked out? There's a blessing coming in for somebody, and for some of y'all, there's someone that your spirit names is saying it's a no for me, dog. Okay, they're saying that it's not gonna work out. I don't know, like with this clarity, what's the clarity card coming out? This could also be, maybe some of y'all don't realize how much your spirit names are talking to you, speaking to you. Like I was saying, full moon energy for me, we be chopping it up, and I love it here. Y'all know this is my space. Some of you, it feels like the blockages to the communication, to receiving the wisdom, the activations, the downloads, whatever you want to call it. When your spirit names are speaking to you, it feels like whatever that is has been removed. Can I tell y'all a true story.com? I told Mama and them the other day, um, that it was like, it was a couple of days in a row, really, where I just felt like, I don't know, they just said sludge, because that's the best example that I can give, right? To where it was like, it felt like trying to hear from Spirit Nim was like me trying to wade through quicksand. I don't know how else to explain that. It felt like there was some kind of block, like there was some kind of something that was trying to block the communication between me and Spirit Nim. But my mama ain't no joke on spirit, in the spirituals. And so, but it was almost like I had to, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. So I don't know if some of you have felt like you're in, like spiritually, you've been blocked, or there's been some kind of blockade or something. They're coming back to this tree in the way, but it's like you still being able to, I don't know. It felt like that, but it feels like if you've had that kind of energy where, let's say normally you're very clear, you have a lot of clarity, you know exactly what to do, you know exactly where you're trying to go, you just know what you're supposed to be doing. It feels like if you have been feeling blocked, whether energetically, whether in your spirituals or whatever it is, It feels like that block is being removed. Your angels will, like, they up there fighting, so they may have had to just like y'all been up there fighting like 10 toes down. Yeah, because I told y'all the enemy been on your neck for the last couple of weeks or so. And as a result of that, maybe it felt like the communication from your spirituals was not as clear, but that's ending. Okay. Some of you, there is something there. This could be okay. Let me go back. Thank y'all. So Gemini energy is about communication, right? Hence the communication. Some of you, this moon is making you have to speak up and speak your truth or say something. There may be a conversation, something that's important, something that you need to get off your chest, something about communication. Gemini energy is all about that. This could be with a sibling, doesn't have to be, it could be with anybody. This could be some healing you need to do in the spiritual, something you need to say, release, let go of, so that you can move on. There's something, and let me just, for those of you who don't know this, if you do not say what you need to say, you can feel that in your chakras, like your throat chakra. If you don't speak up and say what you need to say, you'll end up with a sore throat. And then you're going to be like, OMG, why my throat hurting? Because there's something that you need to say. Yes. If you got stuff that you need to do, pay attention to the area of your body where it's like what it's affecting. If it's your heart chakra, it could be heartburn. This is not medical advice. I'm simply giving you some energy. It's like a little bit about energy. If it's your heart chakra that needs work, you can manifest that in, like, physically. It could be heartburn or a pain or tightness in your chest. If it's something in your stomach, that's your solar plexus, right? If you are having trouble with your power and giving your power away, if it's something with your stability, it could be like your knees, your ankles, your legs, stuff like that. So you can go read up on that stuff if you into that. But some of you, pay attention. You got to speak up and say something. What is it that you need to say and get off your chest? This is the time to say that. Okay. And for some of y'all, this is simply about your intuitionals speaking to you. Okay. What else? Yeah. Which I mean, some of you, this is also about decreeing and declaring the abundance that you want to see in your life. With this full moon, I'm like I said, full moons most typically are about releasing, but it also for me is about manifestation. Because if you release and make room, then that means that you're trying to call something else in. Speak up. What is it that you want to decree and declare in your life? What is it that you want to see manifest in your life? What is it that you want the Lord to show up and be like, Daddy, I want this? I was listening to a message this morning when I was at the gym, and it was literally like, God doesn't say what he doesn't want, or God doesn't say what he sees. He says what he wants. And so what do you want to see happen in your life? I'm going to, come on, creativity. I look, manifested at the bottom of the deck, and the chosen one up under that. And there go that divine masculine. Y'all know the emperor been heavy. Look, and write the vision up under that. I wasn't going to keep all of these, but I'll go ahead and take them. Dreams to reality, because y'all, that was a whole message in them little 5 cards by itself. Y'all want all of them? That's a lot. What is this even clarity in? Well, we receive it. So let me give this message real quick. Manifest it. What do you want to see manifest in your life? This is creation, passion project, believe in the magic, and inspired ideas. And yes, this is that 317 pawpaw. It's been a lot of energy coming through about finally breaking free of karma, finally just going after your dream, whatever you're chosen to do, really deciding that, hey, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna do it. Some of you are getting ready to start a new creative project, and only you can do it. So no more delays. Go ahead and do whatever it is that you need to do. Now, this is a completely different deck, but on the Emperor card, I do, in the Clarity Tarot deck, this is the same person that I have on that card until the Lord send me what? My husband, my ain't nobody on the Emperor card, okay? Because that's reserved for my husband when the Lord sends him. But the fact that this is coming out in yet another deck, and the message today that's released today called Big Boss Energy, and the one before the Big Boss Energy, go watch both of those messages. Some of you have a divine masculine. Okay, this part for my ladies, strictly for my ladies. You have a divine masculine that's coming into your life. Some of you might say, if you on the spiritual, if you may be like, oh, that's my Boaz or something like that. Like, you have someone that is coming into your life. I was literally in the shower this morning, and the Lord showed me something. Not gonna speak a lot on it, but it's like, as I was kind of just like, okay, Lord, what is going on? Someone is circulating around you, but you may not have all of but this is something that you've written about. This is something that you've prayed about. This is something that you've asked the Lord to bring into your life. They're on the way. Whoever needs that, they're on the way. Provider, protect. Oh, y'all want me to talk about which part? For some of y'all, there's a counterfeit before the kingdom. That's exactly what y'all said. And I say that all the time. There's a counterfeit before the kingdom. So there may be a counterfeit person, and this male or female, not gender specific, take how it resonates in your spirituals, whatever you resonate with. That ain't my biz naive, right? But it's like there's a counterfeit before your kingdom person. There's a counterfeit opportunity before your kingdom opportunity. It's that thing that we were talking about like if it's an opportunity or a job or you trying to go through a door, that's the counterfeit door. So don't keep trying to go through that. If it's a person, that's the counterfeit person. You can't force it because it's not meant to work. Message. And so for some of you, there's a counterfeit before the kingdom, and and now that you're able to move past the counterfeit, you're able to call in the kingdom. Does that make sense? Come on, kingdom, drop in the chat. Come on, kingdom, whatever it is for you. So for some of you, this could be a new boss. This could be a collaboration. Remember, we were just talking about decreeing and declaring. What do you need to write and make known? Meditation, author, express yourself. Of course, Habakkuk 2, 2, and 3. What is your dream? It's back to dreaming. Dream come true, wake up call, star power, and using your imagination. Some of you are going to have, I keep on saying this. It's like someone with the ability to make, because the energy hadn't shifted yet. So once this happens for whoever this part of the message is for, it'll move past, at least, for the meantime. Some of you, if you have a vision board, if you don't, you need to create one on your phone. That way you can constantly be reminded of what you're moving towards, of what your dream is, of what you're trying to manifest. Like, put it where you can see it, because this is about you really taking the time to sit down and say, okay, this is my dream. Not my dream to be y'all. How y'all went to Coming to America? She's my queen to be. Message. I'm back. So anyway, I needed to get that out. So now that we done got that out the way, let me see how. Well, maybe if y'all reckon all I had to do was move my leg. 37:22 on the timer. Don't be judging me. Let's see what else. Yeah, child. Some of you, there could be a spring wedding. Congratulations if you're getting if you tie in the knot. Some of you, there could be a spring wedding that's coming in. You might meet this person in the months of March. That shared resources. This is a very spiritual connection. Let me just say this, because you got the what's the clarity and you got eighth house. Let me say this. Some of you would use myself as an example. Well, people probably think I'm crazy anyway, because I be sitting here talking to y'all. And if people ain't never came over here on this side of the street, over here on the spirituality, they be like, who's she talking to? Spirit Neil. If Spirit Neil, y'all seen Sassay over there? Don't be no hater. I'm gonna put you on, girl. Y'all seen Sassay? She was getting a life in order. Okay, I'm back. Some of y'all, you have one of them kind of relationships, right? Where let's say you kind of weird, like me. I'm not afraid to be weird. Okay, I talk to Spirit Neil all the time, and so some of you, there may be someone who's just gonna get you, and I don't know why this is coming up, because it's like somebody. I don't even know if you'll think it's weird, or I don't even know how to explain that, but it's like someone's just gonna get you, and they ain't gonna care if you talk to Spirit Neil. They're not gonna care if you into astrology and numerology and angels and tarot and all this metaphysical stuff, and they're not gonna care about that. And this is the thing, in this season of life, you need to be with someone who's going to accept you and accept that you're weird and that you're into things that are kind of abstract and not necessarily what everybody else is doing. I don't know who need that message, but they better accept you. They got to accept every part of you. Don't change yourself for someone else. Some of you, maybe you've had issues with that. My nose just started itching, where you try to conform or change yourself so that you wouldn't seem weird to somebody else. And we're not in that season. So I'm back. But for others of you, this is a very spiritual connection. And this is someone like they'll be into the same kind of stuff that you're into. They'll understand and you'll resonate on that level. And it won't seem weird. Does that make sense? So whoever needed that message, clarifying the moon sign and the rising star. What else? So this ain't no love message, but I got to put it out here because this emperor is out here, child. I'm telling you right now, for some of you, there's someone just kind of, this is not for everybody. Feels like somebody's watching you. I don't know how else to say it. Somebody maybe they may be just watching. I don't know. They may just be watching, but anyway, they'll either shoot their shot or they won't, or either you will. Maybe you're the one watching someone and you'll either shoot your shot or you won't. You won't know until you try. So just saying, someone may be expressing some emotions. Let's clarify it and see what else. Someone might be scared. Full of this moon energy. I'm looking. You see this? Y'all see it? Told you. Look at the bottom. Look, this just showed up at the bottom of the deck. Beware of counterfeits. Told you. Okay. Connection, instant attraction, friends with benefits, kingdom, spouse. Beware of counterfeits. I'm trying to tell y'all as we're literally talking about this, and it just showed up at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, didn't I say something about marriage as well? Some of you might be having like a spring wedding, or you may be meeting this person in the springtime. It feels like something is coming full circle though. This is a new contract. This is something, this is new love that is blossoming for some of y'all. I'm gonna start doing some love. I'll start doing some love messages. We got to do some healing from some old relationships and some toxicities, but we can start talking about that as well. But some of you, yes, you have this is like new love, new romance, a new friendship, a new partnership. I heard this right before I got ready to come on here and do this live today. Some of my ladies, you're entering your soft, I'm not going to say girl, you into your soft woman season. Like this is your soft woman season. And I mentioned it, I think on the message the other day, the Lord, that's why the Lord is going to take care of you so good, like he always does, because he's getting ready to show you what your spouse is supposed to do for you. Okay. Male or female on that part, that don't really matter, but it's like, if you know, that's how can I explain? Let me say it. Let me tell somebody, and they're going to let it go. Listen, for some of you, here's the thing. In this season, I don't need you to tell me what you can do, what you would do. You're either going to do or you're not. Some of you, the Lord is helping you to realize and showing you how you can be keeping yourself stuck in old situations that really are not going to go anywhere. In this season of my life and yours, I don't need you to tell me what you woulda, coulda, shoulda. You're either going to do or you're not. Don't tell me what you would have done, because this my thing. If you want to do something, then you would. Does that make sense? And for some of you, it's like this is how you're going to start differentiating, because a kingdom person is, I don't care, this don't even have to be romantic. This could be a friendship. This could be just something where it's just like it ain't even no hesitation. They do it, they'll do something for you because they want to, and it ain't gonna always be this, I could have done this, I would have done this. If you wanted to do it, then you would have just done it. And there, it doesn't have to be conversation about it. It's like the Lord telling you to bless. Like if the Lord gives you an instruction to bless somebody, you just like, Lord, you sure? But you know, he ain't got to say, yeah, I'm sure, but one time, and you be like, oh, okay, and then boom, you bless somebody. It's that kind of energy where if someone keep telling you what they would have did, but they never do, pay attention to that, because that ain't the signs we looking for. Okay, that's not that. That's like someone, because it's always, it's almost like keeping you in this energy of, well, I was gonna say it, but I ain't want to sound bad. Child, if somebody want to do something, they will, and that's just that on that. Okay, so just pay attention to that. Okay, I'm moving on. Yeah, child, clarifying this moon sign and this rising sign. Child, not me. Oh, come on, money magic. Self-love is the best love at the bottom of the deck. You have money magic, affirmation time. Then I say, start speaking those things that are not as if and until they are. Drop it in the chat. I am a money magnet. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Money chases me. We don't chase anything. We attract everything. Ladies, can we stop real quick? Pause. We don't chase men. I saw it somewhere and it stuck in my spirituals. And I already knew this because I can be honest about who I am and who I used to be. The reason that y'all everybody know I'm celibate, okay, celibate and abstinent, because what, I ain't got time for that. But do you realize that the Lord put me in that season because at one point I felt like I needed a man? And so I ain't gonna say I was thirsty, but I might have had a little thirstuals in my spirituals, okay. And so now I'm at a point in life, and now that I've been single for many years and not just focused on myself. Self-love is the best love. Let me get the card. Focused on myself. It has taught me to value myself to the point where I refuse. I never chase a man. For what? You shouldn't have to. And that's the thing. And so for whoever needs this part of the message, come on, God, because we receive it. This is why you're manifesting. This is why you're attracting. Come on, Lord, I receive it. Thank you, Spirit. The reason that you're attracting, come on, God, your kingdom spouse is because you're not chasing. Your receptivity, your femininity. You can be powerful and feminine at the same time. Hello, you can be powerful and feminine at the same time. And most people don't. Some men know this, and some women don't. Well, I don't know who know this, but let me just say this. The fact that you're not chasing is what's calling in the person that is for you. Male or female, doesn't matter. The fact that you're not, it's like the role reversal I mentioned on another video that I did. It's like you're coming out of the chasing energy into the receiving energy. And so as a result of you doing that, being, and I will say softer, okay, and just allowing things to come to you, that's why you're able to attract this person into your life. That's why you're able to attract this job. That's why you're able to attract these partnerships. That's why you're able to attract these opportunities, because you're not chasing it down. You're allowing the Lord to take care of you, which means he's going to bring in every single thing that you need. Does that make sense? So if that don't make sense to you, then you may still remember I kind of led with, and I said something about being instead of doing. When you can just be, that calls in this energy. So for some of you, that's why you're getting ready to bring this person in. And this may be someone you end up working with as well. Only you will know that, depending on what your assignment is and what the Lord has you doing. And for others of you, this could be this is the same thing as money. We don't chase anything, we attract everything. And so if you in message, come on, Spirit. So the fact that you're just allowing the Lord to bring in what's necessary, allowing him to show you the opportunities, allowing him to bring in the resources, is going to make a big difference. And some of you, it's because you're learning how to respect yourself. See, back there were some seasons, and maybe this just me, but let me keep it a buckles, where I didn't respect myself to the point where I respect myself now. So the more that you respect yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself, the more you're going to attract people who respect you, who value you, who know that you're worthy, who because they're gonna have those same characteristics as well. And this is in business, this is in love, this is in friendship. Like you're gonna the how you treat yourself is how people are gonna treat you. Bottom line, okay. For some of you, this is about healing your money karma and how you truly feel about money. We don't think about that, but put it, if you think about it this way, money is a mindset. And a lot of times your money is a direct reflection of how you feel, your emotions, what you got going on, and also the relationship that you have with money. And when you start telling yourself that I'm abundant because I serve an abundant God, because let me just say this, my daddy, my king, my Lord, my savior, he ain't short on money. Money is not an issue. Drop that in the chat. Money ain't an issue for me, but it's about understanding the relationship and how you truly feel about it. Are you an emotional spender? Are you worried? Because me, I done been through all of these little things. I don't do much emotional spending, but being worried about money because not having enough it pushes money further away, because money, just like everything else, is energy, it's a frequency. And so if you feel some type of way, and if you constantly worried about it and anxious about it, it's going to run from you. And so we want to just have the faith and just know. Remember, I mentioned something. I feel like this is a little scattered, but I hope it's tracking, where it's like God doesn't say what he sees, he says what he wants. And so start getting, and maybe for 2025, get in the habit of just saying what you want instead of what you actually see, so that you can start living in your future and not your present. Makes sense? So for some of you, healing that money energy, and others of you, start seeing yourself like money. Okay, period. Come on, the change card at the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify the rising sign, and then we are, yeah, y'all said that. I'm telling y'all, somebody got their eyes on you, and they, well, anyway, this could be in a multitude of ways, but it just feels like your season is changing, and things are finally, just the things that you've been praying to bloom and blossom and grow and expand and elevate. It feels like it's finally starting to happen, starting to see that harvest truly come in. And it's a blessing, y'all. It's a blessing when you finally see the Lord at work in your life. Not that he isn't always, but for some of you, there go, I'm not, this is, child, this is some, because for somebody, this is coming in right now. I cannot make it up. This is a different deck. If you watch the messages for today, oh my gosh, go watch the message Big Boss Energy. And I think the message before that is called, what is it called, y'all? How about we just look? Because I got access to my phone today. I got time today. Okay, so let me just go look. This is good, being able to have access to my phone. Okay, go watch the messages. Wait a minute. Come on, dashboard. Just to let it. Okay. Something that's been hidden is coming to light. And also watch Big Boss Energy. And you'll see that I can't even make this up, that the Emperor and the Empress came out in both of those messages. Like, no joke. So this is that match. I told you, the counterfeit before the kingdom, completely different deck. I did not use these, but the Emperor and the Empress energy heavies coming in. This is also about balance within yourself. Didn't I just say, like, you can be, let's say, how do I say this? You can, okay, let's start with a man. You can be a powerful man but still be very receptive as well. You can be a powerful woman but know how to reside in your divine feminine energy, which is power in itself. Does that make sense? So it's like you really embracing all of that energy within you. It is getting ready to manifest, because you're, come on, spirit, because you're ready for it now. Some of you, man, this is a lot, and I don't even know how exactly the rest of this message is gonna go, but it's like being very balanced in both. You're having a healthy max, like masculine and feminine energy, knowing who you are, standing in your power, knowing that you have the ability to manifest, knowing that you can call it in. And that's because of that. It's like you having this balance within yourself as is getting ready to bring the balance into your life as well. If you've been single, you are calling in this person, male or female, don't matter. If it's for business, come on, Ola, do it. If this is for business, this is calling in exactly what you need. So anyway, I can't right now, clearly the Emperor, and I ain't got the Emperor and the Empress and nothing else, but there's some kind of match that's happening. I don't know, but today's the day. Manifest it. Okay, today's the day to manifest it and really bring that energy in. And if you're not at a point where you're ready for a relationship, then that's fine. This is just about you being very balanced and very stable emotionally, still doing your work, just being in control of yourself, your emotions, and this feels good. I ain't gonna lie, this energy feels good. So anyway, that's it. I hope this helps somebody, Lord. Y'all, hydrate your soul, drink your water, say your gratitude. Oh, I didn't. Drink your gratitude, hydrate your soul, drink your water, say your gratitude. Make sure that you go to my website, ToucheGermaine.com. Y'all shop with me, shop with me. Like the live, share the love. Go pick you something up. That's all I got. I'll see y'all on the next one. I love y'all in real life. Bye, y'all. Yeah, that was beautiful, child. Look, as soon as I finally got my laptop in